Good afternoon and welcome to the Illini Central Sports Network Podcast, where me and Mr. Burks are here to discuss another week and weeks of Illini Central Sports. We'll talk about what happened last week, move on into upcoming events, upcoming games this week, and then let's start with high school volleyball.
All right. First off, thanks for having me again. I always enjoy it. So last time we talked, last week, we were previewing the big volleyball matchup with Greenview. I think that lived up to the hype. We got down the first set and then came back and won 2 straight to get past Greenview. I know the crowd was pretty jacked up for that one. I think they helped play a big role in the victory. You were there.
Yeah, we were really loud, dude. I could not talk for the next couple of days. It was crazy. It was awesome, and I hope we can continue that on to the next games coming up. I hope we can keep being loud, and I hope our energy goes on the floor, and I hope we feed off each other and our team continues to do good.
For sure. So, yeah, that's always nice. We kind of had a home game since that one until tomorrow, which we'll talk about here in a second. The girls also played in the Calvary tournament this weekend. Had a couple girls make the all-tournament team over there, picked up another win. So then, heading into this week, we got a tough game against Hardin tonight, and then tomorrow night is our homecoming game against Riverton. So a Sangamo Conference matchup, one that we should be able to do all right in. So, I think it should be packed in the gym. I know it's been a crazy day, crazy start to homecoming week, but I think everyone's looking forward to that one. So.
Yeah, and because it is the homecoming game, we're supposed to have everybody, but it obviously won't be everybody. Hopefully we can get everybody from all 4 grades, and hopefully our students are going to be packed, and hopefully they bring their family and parents as well, so we can have a big crowd for these girls. They deserve it. They've been working hard. They've been playing well, just doesn't always fall on our end.
Right, for sure. So we'll see. And then it's a big week for high school golf. Boys and girls both have regionals this week. So the boys are down in Jacksonville and the girls are in Camp Point Central. So girls have a long hike. Last year, Bailey Cruzy advanced all the way to state. I'm hoping that Bailey does well again, at least on the girls' side. And Maria Francis has really been playing well, too. So I think she's going to have a shot to get out of regionals. Then on the boys' side, it's pretty tough draw with some big schools from Jacksonville. But, if we have Case or Cooper or Chris or someone step up and play really well, maybe they can advance. And we are actually hosting the sectional next week at Country Hills in Greenview for the boys. So hopefully we can get someone there. So
I'm excited to see these golfers. We've got a lot of talent on the golf course, and so let's move right on to middle school cross country.
Yeah, so middle school cross country, they had their final home meet. So 8th grade night last week, and we've had a busy fall with a lot of home meets, which is nice. We kind of do a good job hosting events, which was started by Coach Jimmy Newell back in the day, and we get a lot of schools on campus here. And last week, Ephraim Newton won the race on 8th grade night, so it was a pretty big deal. He's been having a great season again. Kind of after he got to state in track last year, he's kind of picked that up. And then we've had some other good runners, some 6th and 7th grade boys that are doing well. On the girls' side, we've had some good finishes. So they're kind of getting to their crunch time now. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do. They're at Midwest Central tonight for a little meet, and then they have the Dare Classic on Saturday, which is a huge deal for middle school cross country. So
it's really good to see these middle school and high school runners getting new PRs. I know I've been talking to Keegan and stuff, and he said the team's looking good, and we've got a good future for cross country.
Yeah, so Keegan joined this year, Keegan Woods, as a senior. So he's kind of taken over the leader role of the high school cross country team on the boys' side for sure. They are at El Paso Gridley tomorrow for what they always say is one of their most enjoyable meets. You go through some water and some obstacles along the way. So that should be fun. Even if you don't run a good time there, it's always neat to try to deal with all of that. And it's supposed to be beautiful weather, so that should be fun. So.
Yeah, Keegan said, like I said, I've been talking to him. He said that's going to be a fun one. He was talking about all his other races, how it's like 2-3 mile, whatever it was. And then he was like, in this one, you have to do that. Plus, you have all the obstacles to go through. So he said that'll be a fun one. And middle school girls basketball, I believe we kicked that off last week.
Yep, so middle school girls basketball, they're at VIT tomorrow. It's a nice long trip to take on South Fulton. They're kind of just getting going a game a week right now, but they will really crank it up in October. We'll be playing games here in Mason City and then some in Greenview as well since we co-op. And then finally, I just got back from taking 4 of our boys down to Athens for high school soccer game. They're at Lincolnwood today, which is another long trip. But again, they're enjoying it. It's a good opportunity. Athens has appreciated us coming over there. We're sending 4 boys this year. Hopefully we're sending, 6 to 10 next year. It's great. It's get a chance to compete in a different sport and one that gets you in really good shape. So.
Yeah, that's a good opportunity for a lot of our athletes because that can put you into better condition for basketball, get you better for other sports.
Right. It was always cross country before, and we have a lot of guys like you that don't enjoy running. You don't want to go out for cross country, so soccer's a good one. As that's going on, we do have homecoming week this week, so it will be super busy around here.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. And then, I know Coach Bunner is getting the girls ready for basketball. We're going to start cranking it up here soon. So
I'm ready. I think the whole team's ready.
Yeah, we're getting the fall sports, outdoor stuff kind of wrapped up as it's getting a little colder, and then we'll start. The gym's going to be busy here soon. So.
Yep, well, that wraps it up, I think, and thank you for sitting down with me to discuss another week of Illini Central Sports. And for you guys watching, make sure to look out for the next episode of the Illini Central Sports Network podcast coming soon.
All right, thanks for having me.